Dear fellow travelers, welcome to Yuan Gaming. Genshin Impact Official, in the 3.5 version event preview stream, announced that Eula will have a rerun banner in 3.5 version. So, let's see whether our Nuclear Queen still stands a place in current version. Eula, a 5-star cryo user wielding Claymore, first appear in the version of 1.5. A good friend with Amber and also the captain of the reconnaissance company with the Knights of Favonius. She had a good appearance, tsundere personality, aka the Nuclear Queen. Now let's take a look at her talent and ability. Let's start with her normal attack. Eula performs up to 5 consecutive attacks. This is the main damaging source when her elemental burst is on cooldown. Next is her elemental skill. Press, Eula slashes swiftly, dealing cryo damage. When it hits an opponent, Eula gains a stack of Grimheart that stacks up to 2 times. Each stack of Grimheart will increase Eula's resistance to interruption and defense. But it's ignorable. Hold, Eula wielding her sword consumes all the stacks of Grimheart and lashes forward, dealing AoE cryo damage to opponents in front of her, meanwhile decreasing their physical and cryo resistance if Grimheart stacks are consumed. Additionally, each consumed stack of Grimheart will be converted into an Ice Whirl brand that deals cryo damage to nearby opponents. Elemental Burst. Eula brandishes her great sword, dealing cryo damage to nearby opponents, and creating a Lightfall sword that follows her around for 7 seconds max. When Eula's own normal attack, Elemental Skill, and Elemental Burst deal damage to opponents, they will charge the Lightfall sword and increase its explosion damage. Under normal circumstances, Eula's Lightfall sword can be charged up to 12 stacks within 7 seconds. This can deal up to 2500% multiplier, which is why she is known as Nuclear Queen. Also, where Lightfall sword exists, Eula gains full resistance to interruption. Therefore she need not bind with shield characters, but a healing character will do. First Ascension Passive. If 2 stacks of Grimheart are consumed upon unleashing the Hold E, a shattered Lightfall sword will be created that will explode immediately. Second Ascension Passive. When her Elemental Burst is cast, the cooldown of her elemental skill is reset and Eula gains 1 stack of Grimheart. Therefore, in combat, the best combo will be Press, Burst, Hold to maximize the DPS. In terms of artifact, the best equipment will be 2 set Pale Flame plus 2 set Bloodstained Chivalry. This is because without C2, Eula's Hold E will be in 10 seconds cooldown, and 4 set Pale Flame buffs only 7 seconds after hitting an enemy with elemental skill, which we will not have the buff all the time unless we did not cast Hold E. For travelers who are below AR 45, Gladiator's Finale can be a good substitution. The main stat for Sands, Goblets and Circlets are attack percentage, physical damage bonus, and crit rate or damage. Whereas for 5 stars weapons, other than Song of Broken Pines, I will suggest Wolf Gravestones and the Unforged. Auto signature weapon is not recommended. Suitable 4 stars weapon will be Serpent Spine and Snow Tomb, in which they can be obtained through Battle Pass and Dragonspine's quest. The Unforged and Serpent Spine requires a shield character to buff. As for the team composition, since Eula is a physical damage dealer, the only relevant elemental reaction is Superconduct. Hence, she is bound by an Electro users. If her crit rate is below 50%, another cryo user is necessary for cryo resonance, which can increase 15% crit rate when dealing damage to enemy affected by cryo. Rosaria and Diana will do a good teammates, as the former can further increase crit rate, other than decreasing enemies' physical resistance when C6. While Diana is a good shield and healing character. As an Electro user, Raider Shogun is very demanding in Eula's team composition. Besides being the sub-DPS in the team, her Elemental Burst can charge her teammates' burst too, which is a perfect fit for Eula since her burst requires 80 energy. Of course, Kuki, Shinobu, Dori, Fiscal, and Beidou can replace Raiden, but the team's DPS will drop significantly, and the last seat in the team can be given to Zhongli or Bennett. Zhongli can decrease enemies' resistance, while Bennett can increase Eula's attack stat. Concluding the above, the ideal team composition for Eula will be Eula, Electro user, Cryo user, and a surviving support. Okay, after discussing Eula's abilities and farming ideas, let's talk about her gacha suggestion. First of all, from the perspective of world exploring, I think Eula is worth to pull. Aside from her pretty face, her elegant appearance, and those thick thighs, there is no enemy that makes her vulnerable or restrain her performance. Except monsters with ADHD. Eula had no fear on Cryo Monster, including Cryo Hypostasis, Cryo Slimes, and Cryo Abyss Mage, like Ganyu and Ayaka do. For the fact that she is a Claymore user, she can easily break Ice Shield just by normal attacking. Eula's damage is adequate and sufficient in current version. For example, she can insta-kill the new Sumeru world boss Jade Plume Terrashroom by using only one burst. However, from the perspective of Spiral Abyss player who loves competing, she is not the one for you. Although the exact data on Mika is not yet released, what we do know now is a C6 Mika provide a group of buffs such as attack speed, physical damage bonus, and critical damage. And he heals. However, DPS is not one of Eula's deficiencies. It is that she will lose a lot of damage when combating with ADHD's enemy, or enemy which will disappear or teleport away from her. This exposed her to the risk of being targeted by the Hoyoverse team when designing a harder stage. Undoubtedly, the appearance of Mika will liberate a position in the team, as he is multifunctional, in which Eula can bring characters for shield breaking and crowd controlling purposes, and ultimately enhance the status of physical team. In 3.4 version, the use rate of Eula to beat Spiral Abyss 12th floor is only 5.8%. Though she has no issue in gaining full stars in that floor. Just that other team can do better and faster. I have the faith that the releasing of Mika will ameliorate such situation, and bring Eula back to at least T1, where she truly belongs to. Next, let's enjoy her dance in the stage of Spiral Abyss 12th floor. The character's stat will be at the end of this video.
私のお家に奥義しっかり立ってな理論の演劇わかるかい左右ルコーはい痛くしちゃうかもこれこそが知恵の伝道もらった股間奥義この剣はわかるか強戦早く諦めてバーディクト見切りましたわめきなさい憲兵王を立つ震えなさい天道ここにあるここより弱滅の時やっ裁きの雷剣女盤石天理チョーク眠るの無我の境地見切りました難攻不落は許さないバーディクト そうせよ兵糧のようにうなれ。逃げ道はあります。
天道ここにある。
ここより弱滅の時。よっせー。
命をすでに
私のお家にいらっしゃ
これでどうだ。
雨描きがたし歌よにやっぱれ。
やはりダメだ。ここまで。いや
知識をあなたに
邪魔をするな。しっかり勝ってな。はい股間奥義この剣は
覚えたわよ。
もらった。運行。
はびこりなさい。
雨描きがたし。裁きの雷震えなさい。わめきなさい。憲兵王は立つ。目にはネオそれ。
天理チョーク。剣女盤石。
パーフェクト。稲光すなわち見切りました。
天道ここにある。難攻不落。
震えなさい。粉々よ走行のオン。ジャッジメントよっそれよっ。
これこそが知恵の伝道。
歌よ西となれ。さいラブサのリン
理論の演劇。
セットしっかり立ってな。左右ルク
覚えたわよ。私のお家にいらっしゃ
雨描きがたし。逃げ道はあります。諦めパーフェクト。ここより弱滅の時。ヒュッヒュッストップ。
天理チョーク。剣女盤石。
眠るな。わめきなさい。憲兵王は立つ。目にはネオそれ。早くへいはっ。無我の境地。裁きの雷。
天道ここにある。難攻不落。
パーフェクト。粉々よ兵糧のようにうなれ。砕け散れ。それやっふっはっへい。これはどうかな。はっふっ
剣女盤石。
ここより弱 灼熱の時逃げ道はありません。
天道万象岩山八九
諦めるな、震えなさい。憲兵恩を断つ。よっ、これからよっ、ふっ、ジャッジメントよっ、はい、無我の境地ではっ、
花と酒を手に景色を堪能しようとしたが、あの頃
Okay, that's all for today's video. In the next video, I will talk about the effect of Mika in Eula's team. Stay tuned. Please like, subscribe and share this video if you like it. This means a lot to me. Thank you guys. This is Hiran Gaming. See you soon.